Hi, welcome to Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes and Panning, and I'm here tonight with a review on a product that was sent to me from a company to review. So it just came in had an envelope like so, and the company is Duvolle, or Duval, I'd pronounce it Duvolle, could be Duval, not sure. And the product is the Radiance skincare system. Now, what piqued my interest in it was, anybody that knows my channel or has watched me previously knows that I'm big into old films and old film stars. And I had read a book a couple of years back by Joan Crawford. I think it was called My Way of Life, I'm not sure. But she had mentioned in her beauty routine that she had used electric brushes, little electric brushes on her face for cleaning her face, cleansing her face and exfoliation. And she said she had used three, a soft one, a medium one and a hard one. So when they reached out and asked, I said certainly when it came I would review it and give my opinion on what I thought of it. So that's what I'm going to do. Now, they did send it to me free of charge. So it comes as so. The unit like that, and it isn't ran on electricity, it's ran with 4 AA batteries. And there is a medium facial head and a soft facial head. There's a body head and there's a pumice stone for your feet. So initially I said I would start off with the soft head, and you just connect it up like so. That was my intention, but what actually happened was I have a teenage daughter in the house and she has teenage skin issues, too much sebum being produced and all the other issues that come with teenage skin. So I said I'd let her use the soft one and see how she got on with it, and I would go on the medium one. So she did, and she loved it. And compared to using a micellar water with cotton pad or facial wipes, or indeed a good cleanser with the cleansing cloth, the lizard or any of those ones, she found it very beneficial, and it did indeed make a remarkable improvement on her skin. So as we only had the one unit, when I went to take my turn I had to use the same unit. Now the reason they're out is because they're damp, because they have been used today. So this is the second one for the face, and that's the one that I myself used. Now, being of an age that I don't have too much sebum being produced in my skin, and I don't have oily skin anymore, and I don't actually have a lot of issues with my skin as regards any problematic issues. The only issue that I do have is that when I apply facial creams or serums or gels or whatever it may be, I have what is called piling. They don't sink into the skin at all, and I've noticed that over the last couple of years. They do not penetrate the skin. So that for me, when I put them on, and the next thing after a few minutes you can feel them balling up, going into the corner, and it's just not nice at all. No matter what I clean my face with, it never seemed to clean enough to lift the layer underneath. And I didn't want to try out any harsh facial peels because I have sensitive skin, so that was a no-no. So I went with this one, and I noticed straight away the second day after using it, I put a little bit of foundation on after my moisturizer, and the issue was a lot less. And then I left it for 2 days and I tried again and it was better still. So I definitely noticed the benefit. So I will be back in a few seconds. Somebody's just at the door with part 2 of this review. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to part 2 of the Duvolle system review. So the only issue I had with the Duvolle system, the only complaint I had, was I didn't get 2 of them. And reason being, once my teenager got her hands on it and enjoyed using it so much and found it so beneficial, it was quite difficult to do a review and a test on it myself because it spent quite a lot of time in her room. So this is an honest review, and I'm sure lots of other people have reviewed the product and said different things about it. But from my perspective as a parent of a teenager with issues, skin issues, she absolutely really enjoyed using it, and she found it a massive benefit to her skin. It improved it tenfold. Now, as I said, found the beneficial, or it been beneficial to me as regards the piling on my face. And I'm sure the piling occurs because I don't use strong enough products to remove the dead skin cells, and the reason that is because of the sensitive skin. I'm quite nervous using products that require you to use SPFs after using them, because once you go down that rabbit hole, it can become, you have to use them daily, and I, with a young family, just couldn't commit to some of those products. So this is excellent for me. That's my brush, that's my daughter's one. This is a body brush. I have used that, and I have tried the pumice stone. Now the unit itself, as I said, it's just so handy. Put it on. Body brush. And the reason that I hadn't it in the box, I think I said it earlier on in the video, is because the products are damp. We've been using them. So that's the unit. Body, soft facial, medium facial, pumice stone. Duvolle skin care system. And I will say this, I was quite nervous when they sent it to me about doing a review on a product that I had gotten for free for doing the review. I didn't know how I felt about that, but I did explain to them when they contacted me that I would be saying exactly what I thought, and if I wasn't happy with it, that's what I would have said. If I had any issues with it, I would have said so. But for me, the only problem was there wasn't a second unit. Now, Duvolle have nicely offered any of my subscribers a reduction on the product, and it's a 70% discount, and all you have to do is go onto the website and use the code that's in the down bar. And as far as I know, it's Tracy, Tracy, and it's all capitals, and the rest of the information is in the down bar. So for me, I most probably will use the code myself and purchase a second unit for my teenager. And Duvolle have scored 2 customers there straight away. I'm not sure whether, I didn't look it up, I didn't go onto their page or anything like that to see. I'm not sure whether you can purchase the heads individually or in a pack. Now, I'd say for a lot of people, and I'm speaking for myself, the facial heads would get a lot more use. It wouldn't be every shower or every bath that you would use the unit, the body unit or the pumice. The facial heads on the daily for young people with problematic skin, or for more mature people with sensitive skin and skin problems nevertheless, maybe every second or third day. Now, I've tried it, and I'd say I'd even get away with using that every second day for the piling. And once that issue is addressed, then maybe twice a week. This one daily, and this as and when you have the spare time in your shower or your bath to use it, and the same for the pumice stone. But the last thing I will say about it is I found it very convenient, and I really did enjoy using it. The benefits were excellent, and that's no lie, absolutely excellent for 2 people in my house. As I said, for I think maybe the 3rd time I've said this, the only issue was it was going missing constantly. Who had it? Where was it? So that's the box it comes in. Now, my box came a little bit damaged, but that is neither here nor there, because the product itself was so good. So I'll leave the review with Joan Crawford, certainly was ahead of her time, and I'm sure she wasn't the only one of those old Hollywood movie stars that were ahead of their time and using gadgets like these that were used electricity or maybe indeed batteries to cleanse and clean the skin. I suppose a lot similar to an electric toothbrush and the effect you get with a manual one. If you've used an electric one, a lot of people use them now. The differ is immense. You can feel the difference straight away on your teeth, and the same logic would apply to this, I'm sure. So if you are interested, check the link down below, and I will put it on the video. The code is Tracy, all capitals, Tracy, and it's 70% off, which is quite a reduction. So if you check that out, I'm leaving all the information below. Fine look at the box, the product. So I will finish this review on the Duvolle Radiance skincare system with the final thoughts that, from my personal point of view, that it is absolutely worth the amount with the 70% reduction, absolutely. And I will be personally purchasing that one was free, so I will be purchasing one of them for my daughter, and it is a truly excellent product. And if you are interested, check out the link below in the down bar for the information as regards the discount code. And this is my first ever review of a product that was sent to me free to be reviewed, and I am quite pleased with the product it was, and that we were happy with it. But as I said at the start of the video, if we hadn't, I would have been honest, or if I hadn't, I didn't think there would be somebody else in the house reviewing it along with me. But that's, in my opinion, a benefit, because to get the opinion of a teenager was perhaps maybe a review Duvolle didn't get from anybody else. And my daughter absolutely loved it, and she just used the same, absolute same cleanser that she had been using with cloth or with her fingers or with cotton pads. She didn't change the cleanser. It wasn't a more expensive cleanser or anything like that, or a more suitable to her skin cleanser. It was just a regular cleanser. So I'll leave it at that. The Duvolle Skin Care Radiance System gets not only a thumbs up for me, but I will be purchasing one more for my daughter. So thank you for watching. Thank you.